So this is what, your fourth movie now? Fifth?
Seventh.
Seventh? I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously you've been around the block. You've walked down many a red carpet.
Yeah, it's always fun though.
Yeah, does it feel like you have the swing of this now?
Yeah, I kind of know what to expect. I dozed in the car on the way over. No, but with that, I was kidding. You know, it's always exciting. You know, whenever you're getting ready to introduce a film to a broader audience, it's always exciting because this was a story that was very special to me. It was a novel that I wrote, and they've done such a phenomenal job at bringing that story to life. So it's always exciting, and the cast have been terrific, and Scott Hicks was great. So it was a real pleasure making this film.
So many of your books have been adapted. When you're writing them, are you basically assuming at this point that they're going to be turned into movies?
Yeah, you never assume anything, but I certainly keep films in mind in the conception of the story.
Do you craft them that way a little bit?
Well, a little bit, but all that means is that it's that much harder to come up with an original story. You know, now it's you have to come up with a story that's not only original for a novel, it's also original in film, and that is so the conception takes longer, but then once you start writing, it's a novel.
And I know for the Miley film, she was looking to do a project with you involved. Have other actors come to you similarly in that way?
Yes.
Yes.
and studios, and you know, different times for different. All these things. We'll see what happens in the future. That's all I can say about that.
What about Zach being at the forefront of this one? I mean, you've had like every hunky guy at this point in your movies.
Yeah.
But what do you think he brings to the role?
Well, he's a hunky guy, right?
Yeah.
He brings such tremendous ability as a performer. He was a consummate professional. He's a great actor on camera. He's a professional off camera. He was the perfect age for the Marines. He was perfect for this role.
I know he's been trying to move away from sort of his teen heartthrob days. Do you think this is going to show a more serious side of him?
I think it is. I hope so, because he's a tremendous performer, as I said, and I think this is really, this will lead the ground for him to be a leading man in a lot of different films.
I saw this weekend you're doing something via Guilt, like in your hometown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what is that exactly? Have you ever done that before?
No, I have a foundation, the Nicholas Sparks Foundation, and it raises money for education. It's really based on enhancing global education and cultural understanding, international understanding. And so the foundation raises money for that, for part of it. And the other part is to raise money for wounded veterans, those veterans who can't get the right prosthetic limbs that they need. Because sometimes there are those that fall through the cracks. So it raises money for a couple of causes that are near and dear to my heart.
So anyone who comes, do they get to like meet with you and interact? And
that's the plan.
Are they going to pick your brain about script ideas?
Sometimes, sure. You know, Taylor's coming, among other people.
Oh, really? Cool.
And so we have a lot of celebrities coming on in. Like I said, it's a really worthy cause.
Cool. Great. Thank you so much.